Hello, my friends. I hope you're having a fabulous, outstanding day. I hope life is great everywhere you are for everyone in your life. And thank you all for watching. Today's video is another real estate tip. And if you have not, please smash the subscribe, click on the like, click on the bell, and tell your friends. And so today's video is about how bad realtors try and trick you, and here are the 5 top tips that they try to keep hidden from you. They don't tell you the truth. Now, we all know people are dishonest and lie. They don't tell you the truth about issues happening with the house, about activity with the house. And so what is the tip that they're keeping from you? The tip is you ask for written feedback. So when you get a showing and the agent either doesn't give you the feedback or they say blah, 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 you don't want to say prove it, but basically you're saying prove it by saying, all right, give me that, send me that written feedback so I can look at it. When they tell you that you're getting tons of activity, but nobody's coming, you say, okay, well, send me that online activity report. There's reports for everything. There's reports for feedback. There's reports for online activity. And whenever I get feedback from an agent, if it's not in one of those formats, if I haven't received a response, I will text and email the agent, and I will get a response from that person, and then I will have a record of it. So if my clients ever said, hey, send it to me, which I always send it to them anyway because I want them to see the truth. The whole point of hiring a professional is professional advice, bedside manner when you need to have it, but the truth, so you can accomplish the goal. So the tip is to ask for it in writing so you can see exactly what's happening to make sure your agent is telling you the truth. Overprice a house. It's kind of connected to number one. The agent really wants a listing, so they tell you an inflated number so that you're enamored with it, and you're enamored with him or her, and you hire them, and then it never sells. And then they want you to lower the price. Either nobody comes or everybody comes and says it's overpriced, overpriced, overpriced. So the tip is this. When an agent tells you the price, say, I'd like to see the comparables. The comparables are properties that are similar, comparable to your home, and it's demonstrating. When I include comparables, I include what's the active competition, what's under contract, and what has sold either in the past 6 months or even a year, so that you, the agent, and also your client can see exactly what's happening in the area. So the tip is, I'd like to see the comparables. Ask for the comparables, not just the agent saying, okay, this is where we're going to list it at. You will want to see the comparables to see if it's really an honest, realistic expectation, and not for the agent simply to get the listing. Because human nature is no confrontation. Human nature is not like Donald Trump. You're fired. No. Most people don't want to hurt people's feelings. They don't want to fire people. And so when you hire an agent rightly, or let's strike that, wrongly, let's say it's because they overinflated the value of your home, the odds are, even if you found out the truth, most people will not fire the agent. I've seen it firsthand. I've had people come to me for second opinions, and I tell them the second opinion, and they're like, oh, our agent lied to us, and they still would not fire that agent. So ask for the proof. Underprice the house. Why would they do that? Because they want to sell it and move on to their next dollar. So they tell you a number, and you're like, I'm not sure. Instead of just saying, okay, let's go with it, you want to ask. Here's the tip. You ask for the comparables. You always want to see the documentation demonstrating where that agent is coming up with his or her number, his or her value of your home. And you want to make sure that the comparables, the similar homes, really are similar. And if they're not, you want to say, well, why are these comparables different than my house? And if the price is well above the comparables, you want to say, well, why do you think my house is going to sell above the comparables? Or in the inverse, why is my house not going to sell as high as the comparables? Offers, but no ratification. So you're getting contract offers, but the agent just can't bring home the bacon. The agent cannot get it ratified. And so the agent may or not be giving you a reason why, but here's the tip. You want to ask the agent, I want to see copies of your correspondence with the nibbles. I want to see, and I want to read what you're telling the other agents to try to get my home sold. And if they say, well, I don't have any documents or correspondence or texts or emails or anything, well, then that agent's not trying to get your house sold. So even though that agent is telling you blah, 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 they're not working to get it done. And then number 5, I see this a lot. You can't fire me. We have a contract. Well, they're wrong. And the tip is, you can fire them. Of course you can fire them. Nobody can make you stay married to them. They cannot force you to continue the agency relationship with them. You can fire them at any time. Now, even though you fire them, you still may have a contract with them. And what does that mean? So you might not be able to list a house with somebody else or hire someone else to help you find a house without facing legal recourse with the person that you fired from the agency relationship. So that agent needs to release you from the agreement to buy or the agreement to sell. And then I've seen agents say no. And if an agent tells you no, here's the tip. You file a complaint with the real estate commission. And you make your complaint based on why you're firing the agent. Because any agent who is fired for doing something wrong or not doing what they're supposed to do, and they will not release you from your marriage certificate, whether it's for buying or selling, well, then they're a jerk. And it might take a complaint to the real estate commission to wake them up so that they terminate the listing agreement with the buyer agency so you can hire a great agent. So those are the 5 tips that agents don't want you to know. And it all comes down to proof, and I can fire you. And this also goes hand in hand as when you're hiring an agent, make sure you're hiring an agent that you like and that you can trust. All right, my friends, I hope you got something out of that. I hope I taught you something. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you have not, smash the subscribe, click on the like, click on the bell, tell your friends. I love you all. See ya!